Hello, Mountaineer Nation, and wishing you a happy new year in 2025 as we take a look at the West Virginia University football brand. And welcome back to the house. Ed Vasterinen is recommitted to the West Virginia University program. Jaheim White is recommitted to the West Virginia University program. Rodney Gallagher has recommitted to the West Virginia University program. Nico Marchiol, the 4 or 5 star quarterback, is recommitted to the West Virginia University Mountaineers. Tarnu, the big time safety, recommitted to the West Virginia University football program. So what do you say about the West Virginia University football brand right now? A brand is supposed to distinguish you from all the other Power 4 teams in the country. And when you talk West Virginia football brand, you talk about a lunch pail mentality. You're talking about toughness, mental and physical toughness. You're talking about a hard edge, and that's why Rich Rodriguez was hired to take the West Virginia University all the way. That's what it's all about, the hard edge and the brand, the flying W. They know it everywhere, all over the nation. There's no question about that on the brand. For those naysayers in the social media that were talking about the heavy portal losses, the one thing that I missed from their commentary was what the contributions of those players were when they left. Were they underdeveloped? Some of them were. Were some of them improved from the year before? Yes, they were. But were they ready for the NFL? Probably not. So other programs are going to have to continue to develop those players, and we wish them the best. But as far as the West Virginia University football brand, Rodriguez is doing what he has to do, building staff. Welcome back the great Noel Devine as an offensive analyst on his staff. Noel is excited to get back to build the culture back the way it was when he played. Yes, he was faster than the speed of light. Now he's on the West Virginia University staff, and yes, he's from Florida, and yes, he can influence young players from Florida because he had the career at West Virginia University. Now he's coming back to coach. That's a good story to tell the young Florida recruits. He's bringing Rodriguez is building staff, bringing in recruits and signing players and getting players to recommit to the program. That's how you respond to portal losses in today's climate in college football. Yes, the portal is in the wrong place. It should be after the football season is over and after the playoffs, and have a big bonanza there so everybody can get involved. The academicians, the council, the NC2A council, they're going to have to change their rules. That's all it is. We're playing in a quasi-semi-pro league with junior league rules. We got to step it up and get with the times because we want to protect the college football rosters, but give the athletes a chance to transfer where they want to transfer to. That's just the environment, and that's what we have to do. And that's why West Virginia University football program will remain strong, and they will have value, and they will continue to create value in the West Virginia University brand. Switching to basketball. After the big loss to Pitt, there was a lot of naysayers on social media talking about West Virginia being a mid-major program. Well, I knew that those guys didn't know anything about West Virginia basketball history, so I dismissed them immediately. Number one, they forgot to look up how the series has been going between West Virginia and Pitt in basketball. West Virginia's owned Pitt over the past 6 or 7 years in basketball. One night under a new coach and losing to Pitt really didn't disturb me. I lost no sleep. And what do you know? Darian DeVries, first-year coach, putting together a staff and recruits basically after recruiting season, put that together and beat Gonzaga, number 3 down in the Bahamas and Arizona, lost a close game to Louisville, beat Kansas in Kansas at Allen Fieldhouse. What more do you want out of the West Virginia University basketball brand? When you talk about the brand, you think about Jerry West, Rod Hundley, Rod Thorne, Will Robinson, Ron Williams. Yeah, oh, Ron Fritz Williams, look him up. All of those great players, Kerry Lee Bailey, Jerome Anderson, all contributed to the brand and the logo. Kurt Price, all of these guys contributed to the basketball logo, just like in football. You know about Nealon Rodriguez, you know about Ed Passalong, you know about Martin if you listen to my episodes, Fred Schaus, Bill Stewart. These are people that add to the value and create value and stabilize the West Virginia University experience in Power 4 sports. There's no question as to what West Virginia can get done in 2025. 2 Power 4 programs that have 2 great cooks in the kitchen, Rich Rodriguez and Darian DeVries. What more do you want? And then you have Kellogg in women's basketball. So what more do you want as a West Virginia University alumni and fan base? It's time to get on board and fill it up, fill the seats up in the spring game. That's what it's all about, building the brand and building it to where we're climbing back in the rankings. So there's no question, this is about the West Virginia University football brand and basketball brand. Catch it in 2025. My next episode will be dedicated to the private Neils and what I think of the private Neil collectives, as they call it, quote unquote. This is C. Ivan Franklin at One Minority Voice, One View at Be Frank for Real. Yes, you heard it here about the brand. I've been preaching about the brand for over a year now, 2 years. So you should know what the West Virginia University brand stands for, and it stands for winning. See you later, and go Mountaineers!